It's always fixed. We have this Samsung TV LN55C630 K1F. The problem in this TV, there is a tiny lines all over the screen. I disconnected this side of the screen and I still have the lines on this side. Then I connect back these two and I disconnect this, and they have the lines in the screen. So both sides of the screen, they have lines. So I did check the voltage and check on board, all the voltage are good. So we have, this is the voltage that we're gonna check, is VGH. This one high voltage should have like 27 to 30 volt. Here is 30 volt because this is a big screen. We have VGL, is mean the voltage low. This should be a negative volt. This one here we have a negative 6 volt. That's good. The VDD 16 volt. The VCOM is a 7 volt. That's good. Yeah, look like the T-cone is works fine. Then we go check the main board. So you can see where the LVDS cable come. This is where the signal for the picture is come from, to this one here. And if you look good, the traces is going from this chip. This chip is very hot. And sometimes this chip, like we see in the GPU on the computer, like the chip is get bad. So let me press on this chip. I don't know if you can see the screen. So now the picture looks good, but here is the lines, and here is the picture looks good. So from now we know this is a bad main board. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna reflow this chip here, then put it back. Now when I am reflowing it, I check this, like one of these capacitors, to see if it's melted, the solder is melted, and I can move it. Just to be sure, I want to be sure that the balls under the chip is in the melting point without touching the chip. So you don't need to touch the chip when it's very hot, because that's going to damage the chip. So all you do, check from this, like from this resistor here, you move it a little bit to see if it's free moving. And we're going to use some thermal pads like this one to put it under the board. That's going to transfer the heat from the chip to the metal back of the screen. This metal is going to work like a heatsink, because this heatsink is very small. And as you see, there is a thermal pad by the CPU, but it's not by this GPU chip. Yeah, this one is the same. So it should be here. Upload the board, it works, but sometimes, you know, it's not stable, like a little bent or so I just decided to get the replacement board. So I installed that main board. This one here, this is for a 42-inch, because the main board for this TV size is kind of expensive. And we have these lead lines, that's discoloring. So I'm gonna go to the service menu and change it, see if that's gonna fix the issue. And here the TV works, no lines anymore. This the picture is the colors and the pictures looks good. So that tiny lines, it was bad connection and LVDS, so I just say disconnected. But it's good, like I show you that sometime when you switch the board, you get a board, the same board but for a different model number TV, you may need to switch the EEPROM or to reprogram the EEPROM for the board to work with that screen. But always try the service menu. For this model, the service menu is so the remote, we're gonna turn off the TV, and we're gonna click mute 1, 8, 2, power. And this is the service menu, so you may look for the I think maybe is here. Yes. So here is the LVDS. You can change the, you can see here how the picture is look like, and so here just keep changing this option till you get the clear display. If you miss any like if you miss up any option, just go back to the option and go to the factory reset. Yeah, it's gonna go back to the factory setting. The board for this TV, it was expensive. It's over $200, and this TV is old. I can't charge the customer that much. That's why I was looking for another board, like from another model, but it's similar to that one. It's for a 42-inch TV, and it was kind of with a good price to save the customer some money. Yeah, and the TV works. So I'm just going to connect the speaker and test the sound, and should be this TV all ready to go. So the TV is, we got the sound.
Fire TV has a single destination to access content that's available for free. Enjoy thousands of free movies and TV shows from apps like IMDb TV, Tubi, Pluto TV.
Thank you for helping me, man.
And explore constant.
And the problem with the TV lines is gone. There's no more lines. Yeah, I have another problem here. This metal back cover is bent here, and that doesn't lead to the cover fit all the way in. You can see the gap over there, and that's what's causing, you can see this, the audio video cable is far here, the HDMI, and here if I try to screw it here, that's gonna put too much pressure on the board is gonna bend, and that's not good for this board and may cause a problem in the future. All right. Yeah, now it's this is the back of the TV. It's not going to show, and this is the metal. So that's how it looks now. And look at the HDMI. It's all the way out. So, and look here, they are right in the place. So it's not far, and it's not going to be hard to. So if we put that screw here, you can see the plastic under it is there is no gap. It means there is going to be no pressure on the board. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching.
Please subscribe and see you in the next.